Hello everyone, welcome back to the UiPath Apps Zero to Hero series. In last video, we have discussed how to connect entity to our UiPath apps and display all the records which are present in the entity. In case if you have missed the previous video, I'll provide a link above. You can go and check it out. In this video, we are going to add a filter to the entities that we have added to our app. Let's consider a scenario where you actually want to display the records of a particular student only. So in that case, we need to add a certain filter. So to add filters in UiPath apps on entities, there is a query builder available. So we can leverage the functionality of query builder and add different conditions and the filters to particular data source that we are actually connecting in UiPath apps. Before adding a filters to our entities, we'll go to the entity itself and we'll check the records. I'll add one record with my name Vinith and 34. I'll save. So now you can see there are two records present with my name. Vinith has marked 34 and Vinith has marked 50. So I want to just filter this particular table with my name only. I will navigate back to the App Studio, and there we have already added one table. And in this table, we have connected a data source in the form of entity. So I'll open the resources and open the query builder. So now in the query builder, there you can see there is no condition has been added, but I want to filter this particular table with my name only. So for that, I need to add a condition. So I'll click on add condition and I'll get a drop down to select a field. Then I can select an operator, and here I can provide a custom value. So I'll select a particular field. So I want to add a filter on my name, and I want to check like in the names whether my name contains or not. So I'll provide in double quotes beneath and I'll simply save. Just to see the difference, what I'll do is I'll duplicate this one, and from the above one, what I'll do is I'll remove the filter and I'll preview this one. After preview, you can see I'm getting two tables, one without filter and one with filters. In this one, I'm getting the number of records which are present in that particular entity. And in the second table, you can see I'm getting only those records which has Vinith name. So I'm getting only two records, and here I'm getting the entire records which are available. So this is how actually you can add filters. If I go to the query builder again, then you can add multiple conditions as well. Here you can add multiple conditions based on your inputs that you are going to feed. And even you can make it dynamic as well. So here in the query builders, you can add multiple filters at a time on a particular entity that there is no limitation on adding filters to it. Apart from adding a filters, now here we have given the value in a hard-coded manner. But what if we want to give it in a dynamic way? So for that, what I'll do is I'll just delete the another condition. I'll cancel this one. I will use one text box just to give an input. So I'll place it. So I'll place it above the tables that we have, and I'll rename the label called input for filter. So here you need to provide a particular filter, and that filter will apply to this table. So in this table, to get the value that we have given in the input for filter in the table, what I need to do is I need to navigate to the data source in the query builder, and I have added one condition with the name. I have selected a particular field and contains, and here I need to provide a value. So for that, what I'll do is I'll click on again open resources, and then in controls, I know the value I'm getting from the text input, and take from the text input I want to get a certain value. So I'll use this value over here, and I'll click on save. And after that, if I preview, now you can see I'm getting both the tables without any filters. But what if I want to add Vinith as a filter to second table? So I'll provide in the input for filter and I'll click on hit enter. So now you can see the first table remains the same, but second table has been filtered with the name Vinith. So this is how actually you can add dynamic filters to your UiPath apps on particular entity. I hope you got an understanding how to use Query Builder, how to add different filters to your entities. In next video, we are going to see what are different kind of rules we can apply over the entities, starting from create entity, update entity, and the delete entity. So that we are going to discuss in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching and happy automation.